Good morning. It is 5 o'clock on Monday. I am exhausted. I wish the weekend was just one day longer, but it's time to go to work. I am absolutely exhausted, and there's only one thing that's going to get me through on a day like today. I am on my way home. I will see you guys in about an hour. 15 in a third. I ain't in no hurry. I'm gonna take it slow, just as fast as I can. Okay, I changed my mind. I want to take a little bit of time on my drive home since I have such a long drive. And I want to give a shout out to my kids. Because, and I don't mean like my kids, like I don't actually have any kids, I mean like my students. But for a couple reasons. Number one, my kids are park testing, which is absolutely grueling, and it's this like 2-week long test, and it's like 2 hours every day, and they're really tough questions. I mean, they grill these kids, and these kids are putting in such an effort, and they're behaving so well, which is, I mean, just blows my mind that these kids are able to, you know, actually go to class after they spend 2 hours just trying their hardest and be able to complete something and actually get work done. I'm so proud of them for that. The second reason is, when I started this vlog, I was so nervous. I don't like the sound of my voice. I was nervous about putting myself out there, and I put out my first vlog, and every one of my kids was so supportive, and they all wanted to go watch my videos, and they were like, Mr. Poor, when are you making another video? Like, you did great, like that was awesome. And you know, that just makes me feel good, because I said I'm not out there to get a lot of subscribers, but it's cool when people are like, yeah, like you did a good job. Like I really liked watching what you did, and what you made was really cool. Like that's just an awesome feeling. And you know, I was scared to start it, and I've had some of my kids say, oh, I've always wanted to vlog, or I've always wanted to try that. And it is scary taking that first step, and it's, you know, posting that first video, I was freaking out. And then once it's out there and you see all the positive feedback and all that stuff, it feels great, and I'm so glad I did it. And it gives me the confidence to do more in these next couple of vlogs. And I just wanted to say thank you, you know, to my kids. They don't realize how big of an influence they are in my life, and how much, you know, I like that they're interested in what I do and as a person and not just their teacher. I think that is so cool. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching my videos, and thanks for sticking around. All right, I am home, and obviously I've had a change of clothes. We are going out to the fire tower I was talking about this morning. I did find this person.
Hi!
Who's going with me. That's my wife, Kelly, in case you didn't know. So I did a little research on these fire towers, and apparently there are 3 of them in Cecil County, and they were all built in the 1930s, obviously as a method of fire prevention, but they were only used up until about the 1970s, so they have sat empty for quite a while. And when I went a couple years ago, it was in pretty bad shape, so I'm curious to see what it looks like now. This place is right down the road from our house. It's literally probably a 30-second drive. It does say no parking right here, but I think we'll be okay. I brought the nice vlogging camera, but I left the battery at home on the charger. Fear not, because I did bring the drone, so hopefully we can get some awesome shots. It shouldn't be too far of a walk. I think it's only about a mile back if I remember, so it's pretty quick. Nothing too extreme, but you can see it's pretty deep back in the woods. This is some type of access road. I don't know what they use it for. I mean, obviously it used to be for the tower. They still do keep it clear, the rangers do in the state park. I guess just for people who are coming back here. Although, I'm not positive that you're allowed back here. It is state park, but they do have it fenced off. Obviously, there's a hole in the fence, so we'll see. You can see back here is the ranger station. This is currently staffed. I didn't see anybody when we drove by, but I don't really think they come out here that much, so I don't expect that anyone's going to give us a hard time. Look at this one back in the woods here. Too hard to see on the camera, but right there is the tower, right at the top of this hill. Wow, it's definitely a lot higher than I remember. So when I was a kid, there was a big hole in the fence. This is obviously, this building it had electrical panels and bathrooms and things like that in there. It was just kind of like a service building. And then there's steps going all the way up. You can see up at the top, there is like that second little room right here that's not quite all the way up at the top. That was like an office when I looked at it. And then the top is really just like an observational platform. Yeah, you can see there's a giant hole in the fence right here. It's kind of trashed. We met a lady on the way up who said that a lot of kids come up here on the weekend and stuff like that and kind of trash it. My wife, even though I told her not to, has decided that she's going to climb the tower, which is something you are definitely not allowed to do. This seems like a pretty good place to end the vlog. I have to write a couple papers tonight for grad class, so nothing too exciting. But I'm gonna leave you with one last look at the tower, way up there above me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.